Hi, welcome to Prakriti Sports Science and Physiotherapy Clinic, and this is part 3 of my series on how joints age, what is early arthritis, why you might suddenly develop knee pain, and what changes you can make to your exercise routine to take care of this or to delay or to prevent this. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, please see those before listening to this one. Last time I showed you what the knee joint actually looks like, and I also discussed with you how it should ideally function smoothly. But as we grow older, each of us suffers minor injuries, sometimes wear and tear, and nothing remains pristine anymore. If you are above 20 years of age, you might have one of these. Your articular cartilage is most likely to have minor or major defects as you grow older. And when I say older, I mean anything above the age of 20 when physical growth is complete. Articular cartilage has no blood supply, but it also has no nerves, which means that if you had one of these defects, you wouldn't feel any pain. And in fact, that defect would have to be pretty large for you to feel it or to know that you have a defect. You could slowly and silently increase these defects with overuse. Articular cartilage damage is the very beginning of arthritis. It can get progressively worse, but it is pretty much irreversible. The menisci or the two cushions on the two sides of the knee joint also can suffer major or minor tears. This could be due to an acute injury like a fall or a twisting injury, but also could happen silently and slowly due to overuse. The meniscus are shock absorbers and also are meant to distribute the forces going through the knee joint more evenly on the articular cartilage. But when the meniscus is torn or damaged or injured, this can lead to forces being more concentrated on one part of the articular cartilage, leading to further wear and tear. Most of the stability for the knee joint comes from its ligaments. Ligaments sort of hold the two bones together. They allow movement between the bones but prevent hypermobility or excessive movement. One or more of these ligaments in your knee joint could be overstretched. It could also be from birth, it could be unknown to you, or it could be after an injury or what we call a ligament sprain. When the ligaments hold the two bones well together, there is hardly any unnecessary movement between these two bones. But if these ligaments are lax or overstretched, then there is an excessive movement between these two bones. When you are using this leg or the knee joint for any activity, walking, jogging, or even doing your regular work every day, now there is kind of a grinding movement happening when you are standing and using this knee joint. Slowly over time, this excessive movement itself can wear out the articular cartilage further. The knee joint has large and strong muscles on all four sides. These muscles also contribute to the stability of the knee joint because their strength and their length are balanced in such a way that all the forces going through the knee joint are well centered. But if their strength is not well balanced, then this also can make the knee joint more unstable. One or more of these changes might be hiding there silently inside your knee joint and you might not even have a clue. Any dysfunction means that your knee joint is not functioning perfectly as it was meant to. If you do not structure your exercises correctly, you might end up damaging or wearing out that articular cartilage even further. In my next talk, I will explain what is required to keep the articular cartilage healthy and why you might suddenly develop knee pain without an obvious injury. Please share this video and the earlier two, so all the 3 videos, with your friends and family. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And see you soon. Bye. Stay safe.